All right, here we are resuming yet another video on our Hunterworks duck build. We're using a 2019 Crew XP 1000 Backcountry Edition. Today we're going to be just covering the front brush guard we used, the mud flaps, and the half doors that we used. All right, so we chose a Polaris brush guard mainly because we just like the way it looks. Bolted up right to the factory bumper, was an easy install, wasn't a whole lot of thought. This 2019 Backcountry already had like a front bumper and of course a winch. It's just part of the package, but so to us it just added just more looks than anything. I mean, this thing, I step back, it's pretty cool looking rig. Next, and we'll back up just a little bit. Fortress doors, they're metal, half doors, got a little handle inside, pull back, open up suicide. One of the main reasons, and of course we're duck hunting and we want to try to keep as much heat in as possible, keep mud out, you know, so like I said, there's several offerings out there. Fortress just made for a good pick for me. They weren't a company that helped us out with anything, so this was all on me. And I will say that any doors that you buy, I've got a friend that works at Size making, Jody will attest to what I'm fixing to tell you. I don't care what doors you buy, you're always going to have some trouble on install because no two vehicles are alike. There's going to be gaps in places that you wouldn't think there should be gaps. The doors would always be the same, but the vehicles are not. So just keep that in mind. A good solid door, inside latch, like I said, just pull back and open suicide and close back solid, and it don't rattle. So I'm pretty proud of them. Good door. Mudbuster. Why do we even choose to go with a fender flare? Well, if we had a front-on view, you would see with these portals from, you know, previous video that we used, this tire sticks out. So this tire is sticking out a good 6-8 inches from this fender, and as you can imagine, especially with outdoors, it just throws it all up through here and gets inside the cab. So I got up with Mudbuster, and actually one of the owners there at Mudbuster was a previous customer of ours. I didn't even realize it until I talked with them, but they ended up giving us a real good deal on them. Maybe you can see in the back, it's a two-piece set in the back. It's a one-piece set here in the front. They go in with a couple of push pins. I would imagine this varies vehicle to vehicle, and they may change what they include in the package. They had to wind up sending me 2 longer push pins for the front up here because the ones that was in there wasn't thick enough to go through the material, through the stock plastic and into them. So we got some longer ones, and I mean, it went right in. You drill a few holes, you literally could have these in per wheel probably 5 minutes. They're good, thick plastic. I mean, I turned out, I didn't think I would like the look, but as it turns out, I really do like the look. They're not very expensive in the grand scheme of things. I mean, when you're building something like this, I mean, you just don't, it's really no time to skimp. So Mudbuster fender flares, front and rear. Maybe you can see me, we're going a long distance here. Two-piece design. I'll zoom in on the video here. Two-piece, same thing. It just uses little more plastic pop rivet deals, you know, like this dash has on it. Drill a hole, pop them in. Piece here keeps the back tires from throwing it on you. Like I said, these are just some more pieces of the puzzle for our duck build. Today is around November 15th, 16th, somewhere in there. Duck season's getting upon us. I had to hurry up and get this thing done. Like I said, if I were to get out of the way here, and I got another video we'll do for the whole thing, but it's turning out pretty freaking nice. I want to thank Mudbuster for helping us and being a cool fellow vendor. A lot of this stuff that we did, it was just a fellow vendor deal, give us a good deal on it. In turn, we make a video. But 2 reasons for our videos is just to show anybody, if you want to build like an ultimate duck rig, what you can come up with. And if I'm squinting, which I know that I am, that sun's in my face, but it's just good lighting out here. But listen, guys, I appreciate you. Remember, even when you're building your duck build, we sell very few items for this deal, but we do sell a belt for it, and that's what's on it. It's a good bit thicker than stock belt, and with all these tires and weight, it grabs like a champ. So don't forget, Hunterworks sells belts, drive belts. We make our own for most vehicles. If we can answer any questions for us, shoot me an email, todd@hunterworks.com. I'm known a little bit hard to get a hold of. You can go down here in the left-hand corner, hit subscribe. There'll be a link right up here if you'll click on it to go to our website. I'll also put the links in the description below to where you can find the Mudbusters. I won't do the Polaris bumper. You can obviously get that at a dealer. And a link to Fortress where you can see, and actually I bought them directly from my Polaris dealer. So like I said, if you got any questions, give me a holler.